Hello everyone out there. Welcome to our paper preview video for week 1 2025. This beautiful Sunday afternoon, the 29th day of June 2025. It's a brand coupon week, and we're going to be showing us some fantastic pairs from our Pools Telegraph. We have two of those to shoot to us, and I believe these games are going to pull through because they are top-notch sequence, and we expect them to deliver at the end of the day. While we have the secret extra tip from our Temple of Draw paper to show to us the page 2 precisely. We have a total of 8 games to caution us about from that particular segment. And talking about the secret extra tip, I think the one we did for last week, we had how many games there? Okay, they were 8 in number. It was just one draw. It was only number 47 that scaled through. All others failed to draw. So that particular position is nothing to toy with. You have to have something that's giving you the games which appear in that column before you go ahead to stick on them. And also looking at the late news now of week 52, which is at the back page of week 1 X-ellency Paper, this particular portion, which is the casket column and the undertaker column. For last week now, we had both of them put together. We have 7 games there, and we had only number 47 that scaled through as the draw there. That particular casket column, this paper is a new paper. That's why I keep bringing it up for us to continue to look into it. And when the late news comes up for this week again, hopefully we'll be able to bring it so that we'll see it. And if you have your games in that area, therefore you better be careful so that you don't go stick on games that will hinder your progress at the end of the day. But we'll also be looking through the pages of the papers which you use here on the platform, where on that particular segment I will have 5 of them: special advanced fixture, right home football fixture, Temple of Draw, X-ellency Paper, and the Pools Telegraph. Like I said, we're going to be showing us 2 pairs from our Pools Telegraph that will kickstart the video for us. I'll also touch on the videos we made for last week. Last week was really a tough one. The pairs we highlighted did not scale through, neither did the banker. The only thing that delivered last week was the 4 dead games which we brought in our extra corner video, which were number 6, 22, 34, and 43. And all those 4 games delivered as predicted. That was the only thing that scaled through for last week. So let's head right into the video now. We've seen the X-ellency Paper. So when the late news comes up, we'll be bringing it our way. Now, let me quickly highlight this pair, which is 25-26 for last week. And that particular pair has been delivering for this season. So who knows if it's going to continue for this week. That I am not privy to tell you here. But the pairs I have the privilege to show to you are numbers 10 and 12, and as well 47, 49. So let me quickly make us know the teams attached to these games. On game number 10 now, which is from our NSW Division 1, we have H Bronsby versus Canterbury B. H Bronsby versus Canterbury B is the game on number 10, while that of number 12, also from our NSW Division 1, is Mounties W versus Dulwich H. Mounties W versus Dulwich H. While that of 47 and 49 from our Capital Premier Division, we have Gangali U versus Yogali S, which is number 47. Gangali U versus Yogali S, which is number 47. While 49 is O'Connor K versus Toga UTD. O'Connor K versus Toga United. That is the game on number 49. Having said that, now let's get right into the video. We'll be looking at the pages of the paper. We'll be starting it off now with the Temple of Draw page 2 for the secret extra tip column. We're looking at the page 2 of our Temple of Draw paper, the Stickers Bomb Beware column. We'll have numbers 11, 15, 18, 24, 29, 30, 39, and as well number 40. So those 8 games, if you have your NAB within that region, you should be careful. If you have your permutation also within those 8 games, then you should have a rethink or stick low. That is the advice, because these teams, they are not balanced based on team form. So that they are super home or super away, and that is why they fall into that category and appear at that spot. So that is the secret extra tip which we are advising us against. Therefore, let's see our special advanced fixture for the week. All right, looking at the front page of our special advanced fixture, on the left hand side we have the 1 to 49 matches of the coupon fixture, while on the right hand side we have the various columns which we use to do our forecast. The first column here is the treble J's column, while below that we have the Lotto sequence column where we have alphabet F and G, and that's number 6 and 7. Below the little sequence, we have the shortlist column. Below the shortlist column, the expert trio, and then below that, we have the high score quiz column. Where below the high score quiz column, we have the easy column, which is the last but not the least column on this particular paper. Consists of repetition which takes place between the expert trio column and the high score quiz column, and as well between the high score quiz column and the easy column. And these are some of the ways we use to project our draws from this particular paper called the special advanced fixture. For example, worthy of note now is the transfer of game from your game 1 of your expert trial to the box 5 of your high score quiz column, and this particular repetition from the box 5 of your high score quiz column to the game 3 of your SD column. I think that particular one occurred for last week. So we'll be bringing us information about these games going forward, but on this particular first video now, we're just looking through the pages of the paper where the date of play for the matches are the 5th and 6th of July 2025. So June is fast winding down. Next week now will be in July proper. So by weekend, should be talking about July already. Now let's quickly see our first sequence for the day, which is that of 47 pairing 49 from our Pools Telegraph. And the first reference week we're going to be taking for this particular sequence now is week 39, 2022. That's the first reference week. On a 10-10 weeks basis, that started a long time ago when you count 10-10 weeks, and that precisely is for the odd week, and you have family of 9 at the bottom right hand column of your dreamland section. Therefore, the game on the left hand side and the family of 9 itself must give you a draw for that particular week. So for week 39 now, 2022, we marked number 38 as the draw. The next time this sequence came on board, now let's see week 13, 2024, which is this current season we are in. So this that we're looking right here in front of us now is for week 13, 2024, where we have 37 and 39. 37 and 39 as the bottom game of our Dreamland column, and number 39 was marked as a draw. This sequence is top notch and it's good to go. That's why we're bringing it our way. The next time this did occur happened for week 33 now, 2025. So looking at the Dreamland column for week 33 now, 2025, we have at the bottom section 48 and 49, and both were marked as 2 draws for that week. So the sequence did not come again until this week when you count 10 weeks down now. It also did occur for this week 1 now, 2025. So looking at our Pools Telegraph Dreamland section for this week now, we have number 49 at the right hand side, bottom right hand side, and that is a family of 9. Therefore, we're expecting the pair now, which is 47 and 49, to give us a classical draw at the end of the day. So this is how we come to the conclusion of the fact that Gangali U versus Ugali S, which is 47, will pair with O'Connor K and Tuga United, which is number 49, for at least one classified draw for the week. So we've seen our first sequence now. And we also touched on the secret tip. Will advise us on some 8 numbers. Always write those numbers down so that when you do your stake, you go through them again and see what you make of them in case you have your games within that range. So we are left with the pair of 10 and 12. But before we see that now, let's quickly look at something from the Pools Telegraph. Let me show you something. And I think everybody should pay attention to this particular one because I believe this game will pull through for this simple fact that I want to point out for us. Now, let me quickly draw our attention to something they did in the commentary game 4 of our Pools Telegraph. This is the commentary game 4. We have Newcastle versus Lambton J. Now, 24 is X. This S, if you look at all other X in that commentary game section, we have 6 of them there. Those X are usually put in a box, a square box. But for this particular one now, it's being open. Usually when they do a thing like this, either 24 will be the draw, which is the X itself, or that particular number, which is 44. So I'm giving you for free now 44 pair 24 based on this particular sequence. You know, this is how they bring the games sometimes in the Aussie season, because the Aussie season is usually very tough. So they bring in some information in this format, showing this to us so that we can benefit from it, take it to heart, that is a free gift from me to you. In case you like this type of video, please click on that like button, which is below the video you're watching, so that the algorithm will pick it up and know you like it and put it out there for others to also see. I will expect to see your comment in the comment section regarding this particular presentation now, or any other thing you have at heart for that matter to discuss with us. And on this particular first video, we'll also give out 5 options to choose from, which we expect your comment in the comment section. So I will collect it and use it to do our extra corner video. Option number 1 is the one banker draw video. Option number 2, the pair video. Option number 3, if you want us to do the nap video, make us know in the comment section. Option number 4, the winning line video. While the 5th option, which is the last but not the least, is the 5 dead games video. Choose any one among these 5 options now. Put it in the comment section. So I will collect it and use it to do our extra corner video. And just in case you're not subscribed to this platform yet, subscription is free. So click on that subscribe button now, which is below the video you're watching, so that you can see more of this type of video and bring them up. And believe me, if you watch our videos, you should have games to play for the week. Either the draws or the cannot draw, both sides, you get games to actually stick on. Even if you don't stick on these games, the draw or the cannot draw will guide you as to pick your games at the end of the day. So you have immense benefit if you subscribe to the platform for free, so you see more of this type of video. I will head now to see the right on football fixture before we take our concluding sequence of 10 pair 12. Close look at the right on football fixture for the week now. On the left hand side, we have the 1 to 49 matches of the Group 1 fixture, where from numbers 1 to 7 is the NSW Premier League, and from numbers 8 to 15 is the NSW Division 1, while 16 to 20 is our Queensland Premier Division. From 21 to 23 is our Brisbane Premier, while 28 through to 33 is our West Aussie Premier League right there in Australia. From 34 to 39 is our South Australia Premier League. 40 to 45 is our Northern NSW Premier League. Then we have the Capital Premier League from numbers 46 through to 49. Those are the leagues we have in the Aussie coupon for week 1. While on the right hand side, we have such columns as the compiler X selection column, where we have numbers 1 to 21 being forecasted there. Now I'm going to be showing us something from this particular compiler X selection column in our subsequent video, hopefully. So stay with the right hand side of the front page of our right on football fixture. We have the 14 box, 5 14 games. We have 5 games being forecasted there. And below that, we have the Group A, Group B, and Group C, which are the yellow patches on the paper. Below the group matches, we have three best draws column with numbers 34, 35, and 36. Below that is the 14 box with number 13. And we have the super pair as 24 and 25. Below the super pair, we have the compiler X verdict column, where we have numbers 1 to 10 games before. Below the compiler X verdict column, we have the compiler's final 4. We have number 43, 38, 31, and 13 right there. This is something worthy of note. We have 31 and 13. To me, that's a number and turn. So I'll be looking into that carefully. In case you have anything about it, I'll be making us know in our subsequent video. So let's quickly take a look at the back page of our right on football fixture so that we can take our concluding sequence for today. All right, at the back page of our right on football fixture, we have such columns as the overseas pools compilers draw statistics column. We'll have letter A to P, and below the letters we have trials embedded in those areas. We have the key column now as number 8 for this week. Here is the key column, and below that is the expert final pair, which is number 6 and 43. And the other portions, like this particular area now, is the late news, which dealt with the late news for last week. And then if you look at those games now on the left hand side, we have the 1 to 40 to 7 games. It was only number 16 that picked a draw there. So Legends did not do too well last week. So that's the much we can actually take from our our right of football fixture to see our sequence of number 10 pair 12 from our Pools Telegraph. Now, this particular sequence we're also going to be taking from the Dreamland section of our Pools Telegraph. The first reference week 39 2022 is what we're going to be using this time around. We're paying attention to games 1 and 2, where for that week now we have 16 and 18. Now, if you count 10 weeks down from week 13 2019, this is the first time where you have one game difference between both digits at the game 1 and 2. At the middle here, arbitrarily, there's number 17, 16, 17, 18. Whenever you have one game difference between both and you can't tell 10 weeks down, it means it like this. Therefore, you are home and dry with a pair. For that week now, we marked number 16. So the next time this did occur takes us now to this week. That you can't tell 10 weeks. So then the next time this happen again is week 23 now, 2024. So for that week 23 now, 2024, we have number 13 and 15 in that space. So there's a game difference between 13 and 15, and the two games became two bankers for that week. This sequence is a top-notch sequence. That's why I'm bringing it our way. And the next time this sequence happened, when you can't tell which down now, takes us to this week 1, 2025. So looking at our Pools Telegraph for this week 1 2025, we have as game 1 and 2 of our Dreamland section 10 and 12. And in between 10 and 12 is 11. So since we have a game difference between both of them, therefore we're home and dry with a pair right there. Then another way of looking at this particular sequence now, you can go look it up if in case you have access to this journal, which I believe you do, either soft or hard copy. Go look it up from week 3 till date. If you count 10 weeks from week 3, that takes you to week 13. So for week 3, we had number 12 and 17 in that space. Number 17 was marked as the draw. 10 weeks time was week 13. It was 31 and 35, for which number 31 picked a draw. 10 weeks time again takes us to week 23, where 13 and 15 were two draws. After that time, 10 weeks later, it was week 33, where we had 19 and 22. 10 weeks again is 43, where we had 28 and 33 was marked as a draw. So come this week 1 now, 10 weeks later, takes us to week 1, 2025, where we're expecting 10 and 12 to give us a draw. So let me make us know the team attached to number 12 once again and 10. From our NSW Division 1, we have on game number 10, H Brunsby versus Canterbury B, while number 12 is Mounties W versus Dulwich H. So those are the teams right there for today's presentation. So that's the size of the package. Click on the like button to help to push this video out there for other people to also see it. I also expect a comment in the comment section regarding what we discuss here, or to choose a particular video you want to make us do as the extra corner video. If you have anything you want to discuss with us, you can also use the comment section or reach out to us directly via WhatsApp or SMS 070-820-82291. WhatsApp or SMS 070-820-82291. You can also become our channel member here on YouTube for a token amount, so you get exclusive video for us. We'll also be teaching you how to, on your own, fish out for these draws with exclusive explanation from our video presentation. And also help us to share this video so more people can get to benefit. Take it to other platforms and as well share it to your friends and those who are involved in this pool industry or the betting industry as it were, so that they too can benefit from the things which we're doing here on the platform. And in case you're not subscribed to the platform yet, subscription is free. So click on that subscribe button so that you can see more of this type of video when we bring them aboard. And if you click on that bell, you'll be notified immediately we post a brand new video. You'll be among the first to see our videos. And believe me, if you watch our videos consistently, winning is your portion. We've really touched on so many things on this video. It's been a long one anyway. We talked on number 10 and 12. That's a very fine pair. 47, 49, another wonderful one from the Pools Telegraph, which means the Dreamland column from the Pools Telegraph. We have 4 games there now. We're expecting minimum of 2 draws from those 4 games. And between numbers 11, 15, 18, 24, 19, 30, 39, 40, we ask us to be careful with those games. In case you've not able to watch the video from the beginning to this time, I want to say thank you very much. So expect to see you in our next video.